I just want to be comfortable and confident with my body again. I get in my head about how I look and I get so uncomfortable and sick feeling. I have loose skin on my stomach too, so that just adds to the stress. Welcome back to another episode of Sunnyside Saturdays. This write-in specifically made me a little emotional because I think we've all been there with body image and just feeling a lot of anxiety and stress behind our bodies. And this really just proved to me that I'm going to keep doing Sunnyside Saturdays as long as I can. This is my heart behind Sunnyside Wellness. I want people to live a healthier and happier lifestyle, and I want to be a part of getting them there and helping them get there. Let's give this follower her macros. Let's make her a meal plan, give her an exercise plan, give her everything she needs to start her wellness journey for free. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allison. I'm the creator of Sunnyside Wellness, and I lost 115 pounds naturally, and I'm here to help you make your wellness journey easier. Today's follower is Bailey. She is 25 years old. She is 5'2", 152 pounds. She's a pharmacy tech, and she is sedentary. First thing we're gonna do is calculate Bailey's BMR, her basal metabolic rate. That is how many calories she just naturally burns at rest, and it's what her metabolism is. To calculate BMR, we take 665, we add it to 4.35 times the person's weight, add that to 4.7 times the person's height, and then subtract that by 4.7 times their age. So I plugged in Bailey's numbers here, and that gave me 1,454 calories. This is how many calories Bailey burns naturally at rest if she was just sleeping her life away, not taking any steps, not eating, no, nothing. This is important to know because when we're trying to do a calorie deficit to lose weight, you do not want to go below this number because that is really, really bad for your metabolism. Now we're gonna calculate how many calories Bailey burns whenever she's just taking steps, she's working her pharmacy tech job, she's eating, she's grocery shopping, all the things she normally does in a day. This is called total daily energy expenditure. The formula I used is for sedentary because Bailey told me that her job does not require a lot of walking around, and she currently is not exercising. To find her TDEE, we are going to take 1.2, multiply it by her basal metabolic rate. When we plug in those numbers, we get that Bailey's maintenance calories are 1,788. This means that if Bailey wants to stay the same weight she is, she would have to eat 1,788 calories in a day. Bailey's goal is she wants to lose weight. She says she wants to lose about 30 pounds. So we are going to put her in a calorie deficit. We're going to start Bailey off in a 15% calorie deficit, especially because she's a little bit shorter, so she doesn't have as many calories to play with as taller girls do. And if you're confused as to what a calorie deficit is, basically you eat less calories than your maintenance, what your body normally burns in a day, because then your body will start to use stored fat as energy. And that's exactly how you lose weight. It's as simple as that. You eat less calories than what your body burns in a day, and your body burns fat and you lose weight. So I took Bailey's 1,788 calorie maintenance, multiplied it by 0.15 because that is 15%, and I got 268 calories. So that's how many we're going to subtract to put her in a deficit. We get 1,520 for Bailey's calorie deficit. So as long as Bailey is eating this amount or slightly under, we don't want to eat too much under, then she will lose weight. This is going to set her up for gradual and sustainable weight loss. It's not great to do an aggressive calorie deficit because what's going to happen is eventually when Bailey loses a little bit of weight, her body is going to start to adapt and her maintenance might be lower than 1,788 calories. As she progresses in her weight loss journey, she may need to decrease lower than 1,520 calories. So if we started her off in a major deficit, she would have nowhere to go. And we're going for sustainable because we want to lose the weight and never gain it back. This is Bailey's overall goal number. This is the number that matters the most. But Bailey also says that she wants to build muscle, she wants to get stronger, she wants to build endurance. And all of those things come from macros, not just the total calories that she's eating. Let's figure out what exactly these calories should be. One of Bailey's goals is to build muscle and build strength. So in order to do that, she needs to aim for about 30% of her total calories coming from protein to support muscle growth and muscle retention as she's losing that weight. So I took 1,520 calories, multiplied it by 0.30 because that is 30%, and I got 456 calories. But what the heck does 456 calories of protein look like? I don't know because all the nutrition labels are in grams. So let's figure out grams. There's 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. So I took 456, divided it by 4, and I got 114 grams of protein. So this is the amount of protein Bailey should aim to eat every single day. For carbs, a great split is 35% of daily calories. This is going to give Bailey energy for her workouts. I took 1,520 calories, multiplied by 0.35 because that is 35%, and I got 532 calories. So let's figure out what that is in grams. There are also 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates. Took 532, divided it by 4, and I got 133 grams of carbs in a day. 35% is remaining, so we're gonna dedicate that to fat. 1,520 calories times 0.35, 532 calories. Let's figure out what that is in grams. 532 divided by 9 comes to about 59 grams. It's important to note that yes, calorie deficit equals weight loss, but macros equal to how Bailey is going to feel on her weight loss journey. And we want to make sure that she feels her best and has her most energy. Here's her full macro breakdown: 114 grams of protein, 133 grams of carbs, and 59 grams of fat. Now, I know it can be really overwhelming, especially when you're first starting out on a weight loss journey and you're first starting to learn about nutrition, to hit those macro targets, especially if you don't know what food has protein in it, you don't know what food has carbs in it, you don't know what food has fats in it. So to help Bailey with this, I made her a meal plan that she could use for a week and she can repeat over and over again. If you're feeling overwhelmed by macros, a great tip I can give you is just focus on getting in more protein and eating in a calorie deficit. That's what I did when I first started trying to lose weight, and I lost 115 pounds, and here we are. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked this and you want me to keep doing Sunnyside Saturdays, please like, share, comment, and if you follow me, you have a chance of being entered into next week's Sunnyside Saturday.